Welcome to your guide to the Sage Essentials Acuity24 onboarding. This will take place over a 24-day period from start to finish. The onboarding will be executed in cohorts and sessions delivered in groups. Your training will be delivered in a mixture of digital and face-to-face seminars with the other members of your cohort. Acuity24 will give you access to the Acuity24 customer portal used for ticket logging. A guide of how to access this can be found on page 10 of your new starter guide in the resources below, as well as a document to list the UAT users you will require. Should throughout the process you be unable to keep to the 24-day schedule, please don't worry. You can drop to the next cohort at any time to ensure your go live process. This animation will run through the steps you will take over the next 5 weeks prior to live transacting in your 6th week. It will also highlight the resources needed for each week and where to find them. For any questions you may have, please see the FAQ section or reach out to your Sage account executive for assistance. Or you can ask the cohort lead consultant should the question arise during the project. Your first week of the program is all about setting you up for success. The early part of the week will include dedicated sessions to welcome you onto the program, how to access your system, how to interact with the Acuity service team, and useful content that will help to educate and guide you through the process. The main activity for week 1 is to enable you to extract your Sage 50 data so you can cleanse it and then load it into your new system. You will find the information of how to activate your Sage Intacct system in the Activation and Access document. This will confirm your installation and grant Acuity24 access to start the build of your solution. The second week of the program is where you'll begin your training activities. This will be in the form of on-demand content, which is accessible via Sage University. A full plan of the content that is required to be completed has been provided in your welcome pack. This can be found below, as well as a booklet on how to access Sage University. Whilst you're busy with your on-demand training content, the Acuity Services team will be busy loading and validating the data you've provided at the end of week 1 into your system. The third week is a continuation on week 2, where further training will be provided and completed. Dedicated sessions will be run by the Acuity Services team to further enhance your system knowledge and allow you to ask questions and get feedback, which is often missed when simply consuming on-demand content. Training will be completed by the middle of the week, and the latter part of the week will be used to begin testing your system and processes. A session will be run to explain how to test your solution and supporting documentation provided to assist in this area. A UAT login access is available in your resources. Users listed here will be granted access to the Acuity24 customer portal, where issues raised in UAT can be logged and status updates given. A daily drop-in session will be arranged, where the Acuity Services team will explain and show in-product common testing queries that are raised, and specifically queries that have been raised by yourselves. The fourth week will be entirely dedicated to testing your system and processes. Daily drop-in sessions will continue throughout the week. Updates of each UAT issue logged within the Acuity24 customer portal will have status updates and resolutions provided against the options. Should you feel you need some more training, remember the Sage University is still at your disposal, as well as Acuity24's resources to assist, all of which access can be found in the resources below. The fifth week is dedicated to go live planning and execution. This will involve purging transactions from your system that were being used for testing purposes and preparing your opening balance transactional data, that is opening trial balance, open AP and AR transactions, so that they can be loaded into the system. A final validation of your system is required prior to live running. This will include checking record numbers match between systems, checking the data values against records match between systems, and the opening transactions match. In the 6th week, you'll be transacting and running live in your new system as fully functioning Sage Intacct users. The Acuity Service team will be on hand to assist with queries that can be raised throughout Acuity24's customer portal, which you'll be familiar with having used this throughout your project. At this point, your onboarding is complete. In week 7, you'll be introduced to our customer success and support teams, who will be responsible for ensuring continued success and adoption of the product, and dealing with any day-to-day queries you may have. You'll be asked about your future plans of the solution, and we'll work together to provide you with longevity and success using Sage Intacct. Additionally, we will start to send invites to our Knowledge Lab webinars and on-demand training videos with the Acuity24 customer portal.